Good afternoon. Good afternoon. First of all, I am not a politician. So we can roll up the sleeves and have some fun for the next couple of minutes. I was asked to come talk from a perspective of a businessman. And I'm a small business owner. I'm a husband. I'm a taxpayer. I'm a father. I'm a coach. But more importantly, I'm a very concerned citizen. And when Chris contacted me to talk, I told Chris, how many hours do I have? And he said, you have 6 minutes. So with that, I have a brief outline here I'll try to stay on. I'm a small business owner from Solon. I am Chris's cousin, but that's not why I'm here. I have 20 years in the investment business, and I am very concerned with the direction of our country in regards to my livelihood, not only as an investment consultant, but again, as a father, taxpayer, investor, etc. I have 3 full-time staff, so I am an employer. I will tell you this year, 2009 is the first year in my 20 years I had to let go an employee. As you know, with health insurance expenses and apparently I make so much money, they want to tax me every time I turn around to help pay for things that they want to do, which I'm okay paying taxes, but I don't want to pay any more of my fair share. It's the first time in 20 years I had to lay off somebody, and that was a tough thing to do, very difficult thing for me to do. So that kind of got me a little motivated to get a little bit more involved in Chris's cause, and again, that's the main reason I'm here today. My passion is helping Americans achieve the American dream of a successful retirement, and I see that being threatened. Social Security is in trouble, we all know that. The state of Iowa, we've heard about IPERS and the problems we've had with the Iowa pension program. And most of my clients, their 2 largest checks are the government and their employer, and they're under threat right now. So I have to help clients fill that gap by creating investment portfolios, trying to create wealth, trying to protect wealth, and keep the government out of my clients' portfolios. And I see a major concern, a major threat in that direction. Some specific things that I'm concerned about: the decline of the US dollar. I see that as a major problem. We are not a very competitive country anymore like we used to be. And one of the ways I can tell is when I have reviews with clients and I look at their portfolios and I see international investments outperforming domestic. That tells me that that's where a lot of bets are going right now. People are buying stocks in other countries, okay? I see that as an issue. Again, my goal is to create wealth and to protect it. And when investments overseas are doing better than domestically, that's a concern. Out of control government spending, I don't need to go very long into that. I think with this money flooding into the economy, it's pretty clear we're probably going to have rampant inflation. I don't think it's going to happen next year. It'll probably happen 2011, 2012. When you have inflation that goes out of control, typically you have the government step in and they raise interest rates. Well, raising interest rates is not a proactive move in a struggling economy. Wouldn't you agree?
I agree.
It's tough for homeowners to borrow money. It's tough for investors to make money. There's an inverse relationship with bonds and interest rates, so when we have interest rates go up, those conservative, older clients of mine that have bond portfolios are going to hurt, okay? The same people that are surviving on Social Security and IPERS are the ones that need to derive income off of their portfolios, and with interest rates going up, you typically have bond portfolios go down, and interest rate increasing is typically a bad thing for the stock market, okay? So again, as a business owner, as an investment consultant, as a taxpayer, as a cousin, I'm greatly concerned with these things, and that's why I'm here to help support Chris. Increasing taxes is a major issue. There's 2 specific areas of concern in my industry. One is the estate tax, and the House just yesterday or the day before extended the estate tax bill. The Senate still has to pass it, but that's a major concern for me. I know most of you in this room, the estate tax probably doesn't affect you, but there's a lot of clients that it does affect. And it's unfortunate, it's un-American to tax people when they die, as far as I'm concerned. Those people that took the risks, took the opportunities, took the challenges to build their wealth, and then when they pass away to tax them at 45%, again, is un-American, and I have an issue with that. There's also a new potential securities transaction tax that's on the docket, which would basically tax investment transactions. Again, that's not proactive. You're not helping investors make more money. You're taxing them then when they make trades, which I think is un-American. It's not the direction we want to go. We should reward people who take risks and invest money, not penalize them by taxing them more. Okay? Why Chris? Chris is an honest, hard-working individual. I've known Chris my whole life. We both come from a small town, Solon. We both small business owners. So I've talked to Chris many, many times, way before he decided to go into politics. And we've had a lot of discussions, heated discussions, him and I, on the same side of the fence though, about which direction that we need to go. His conservative principles and values, I think I aspire the same direction that Chris is trying to get our country to go. So again, I'm here to support Chris. I would like to see everybody dig deep, whether it's financially, emotionally, spiritually, however you want to support him. Do what you can. Let's get Chris in there. Let's get him to do what he needs to do. And again, as a small business owner, taxpayer, Iowan, American, I'm proud to say I'm here to help Chris to get to where he needs to be. Thank you.
Our next special guest is Mr. Richard Gates. He grew up in Florida on the Space Coast during the Apollo program, has 4 years as medical assistant specialist in the Air Force, works with manufacturing and aerospace products. He's been also in the military. You'll see a big theme about veterans here today. 15 years in manufacturing, has been married 20 years this past month, and he has co-founded the 912 Patriots for Action. Please welcome Mr. Richard Gates.
Good afternoon. Tell you a little bit about 912 Patriots for Action. It's a fairly new national website of 912 oriented people. It's composed of a lot of the leadership in some other groups, Tea Party, Patriot groups, different community groups, and what our effort is going to be is to allow a way for these different smaller groups to work together in unison to provide support for a more consistent effort, especially this year in the election. And I'm the Midwest director, and we decided at our executive meeting that we would be very proud to support Chris in his campaign for 2010. We've looked at his record, and we've looked at his platform and reviewed his values and his principles and his experience in the private business area and as a military veteran. And I'm very proud to say that the 912 Patriots for Action lends our full support and endorsement for Christopher Reed.